Hello. Yes. So we'll do today filter commands. Okay. Few filter commands we'll do today. Yeah, very good. So let's start. Yeah, good evening session. So we'll see some syntaxes related to LS, and after that we'll start the like filter commands. Okay. Okay. So let's see guys here. We'll see some LS command syntaxes. Okay. I'll do one thing. I'll exit from the root user, switch to the desktop. I'll try to creating some files and directories on top of the desktop. Okay. So mkdir. So I'm creating some files and some directories. Okay. Okay. So like this, directories and files I was created on top of the desktop. Okay. If I'm executing ls-l command, guys, we'll have the ls command usually. So we're going to use ls. It will show the names of the files and directories. It will show names of the files and directories. Okay. So it won't show the properties of the files and directories, only it will show you names. Okay. So I need the properties of the directory. I need the properties of the files. That means properties means metadata of the particular directory or file. That means ownership, group ownership, permissions, how much size we'll have, so by what time it was created, timestamp, everything. Okay, that is called properties. Okay, ls-l is a command. So ls-l is a command. So we'll get the detailed information related to particular directory or file. Okay, so if I'm executing ls-l, it will provide you long list. So long list. Okay, good evening, Akhil. Okay, so ls-l. So ls-l, small l, we should use this option. So we'll get the like long list of the particular directory and files. Okay, so if you want, you can use ll also. Both are same. Ll also long list. Okay, ll also ls-l, both are same. Okay, so now, so what we are doing in essence, I need to check the hidden files. Okay, ls-al including hidden, all files, including hidden. So then hidden. So we doesn't have any hidden files here. We'll have the two directories here. Dot dot dot. Okay. So how to create the hidden file or hidden directory? Simple guys. I'm trying to creating one hidden directory. So we need to keep the like in front of the name dot. And dot we need to keep. Okay. And then I'm trying to creating one directory called h1. So if you execute ls-l command, you are unable to find out the h1 directory. You are unable to find out the h1 directory. I need to find out the hidden directories and hidden files in that directory. ls-al is a command. So ls-al is a command. So it will show you hidden directories and hidden files also. Clear? ls-al is an option. A means all including hidden. So it will list out all the directories, okay, and files including hidden. So if you're having the dot in front of the file, if you're having the dot in front of the directory, that is hidden directory. So that is hidden file. Okay. So how to create the hidden directory, how to create the hidden files, I hope you know now. So we need to keep the dot in front of the file name, then it is going to hide. So you need to know like hidden directories and hidden files, we should execute ls-al command. So we need to execute ls-al command. Clear? ls-al. So now, so my intention is I need to filter starting letter F files only. F star. So wildcard expression. F star. Star it will consider any value after F. So we'll have starting letter F, file 1, file 2, file 3. Excuse me guys, file 4. So 4 files we'll have. I need a like starting letter K files. Okay? I need a starting letter K files. So we should provide star K star. So starting letter K files it will execute. Okay. So now my intention is I need to filter starting letter F and as well as K, both the files. Okay. ls-l, ls-l, and then open the square brackets F and K. So close the square brackets and then start. So starting letter F and starting letter K, both the files it is going to print. Clear? So starting letter F and starting letter K, both the files it is going to build. So you need to know the like directory properties, ls-ld, and then provide the directory name. For example, dir star. It will print dir1, dir2, dir3, and dir4. Guys, you should mention D. It's mandatory to know the properties of the directory. So if you didn't mention D, what will happen in the sense? It will show you. So what will have the content inside the dir1 and the dir2 and dir3, it is going to list out. If you didn't provide the D, you won't get the properties of the dir1, dir2, dir3, and dir4. So we'll get the content of the dir1. We'll get the content of the dir2. So we'll get the content of the dir3. We'll get the content of the dir4. Clear? So dir1 doesn't have any content, 0 files. dir2 also doesn't have any content, 0 files. So 3 also 0 files and 4 also 0 files. So clear? So dir4 also doesn't have any files. So I hope you're clear guys. ls-l, ls-l, D, and you can provide dir star wildcard expression, and then it will print like this. dir1 and dir2, dir3 will get the properties of the particular directory. To know the properties of the directory, we should execute the command ls-ld. So D for directory. So D for directory. Clear? Now, I'm trying to creating few files. For example, rat, mat, cat, hat, fat, bat. Clear guys? Rat, mat, hat, fat, bat, like this. I was created the files. So if you observe, starting letter is different. In rat word, we'll have starting letter R and remaining letters are 80. In mat word, starting letter M and remaining letter 80. C, 80. H, 80. F, 80. So last letters will have 80. So if you execute ls-l command, we'll get all the like content of this particular directory. All the content of particular directory. Now my intention is I need to filter only n letter 80 files. The n letter should 80. Okay. So ls-l question mark 80. See, the question mark it will consider one character. It may be any character. I hope you clear guys. Question mark. Some people they have some doubt now. So why we need to provide question mark? We'll have the star wildcard expression. Why? Why not? We need to provide the star also. We can provide, but the star what it will do in the sense it is going to consider entire word. Like for example, I need to filter starting letter F files, so we should provide F star and then ILE1. These all it is going to consider star. But here, so I doesn't. I need not to consider all the letters here. So I need to consider only one letter. So that two starting letter. The question mark it will consider only one letter. It may be any letter. So see here, if you observe, so starting letter B will have, C will have, F will have, H will have, M and then R will have. But the end letter should 80. Question mark 80. It may be any letter. The first letter should be any letter, but the last letter should 80. So like this one, it is going to filter. So I hope you got it, guys. So ls-l double question mark. See here, if I'm providing the double question mark, two letter files it is going to print. See here, K1, two letters, K2, K3, K4, L1, L2, L3, L4. Starting two letters, like two letter files. If I'm providing the three question marks, then three letters files it. Again, bat, cat, fat, hat, mat, rat. Because this file having three letters. This file also having three letters. So like this, each and every file having the three letters. This question mark it will consider one letter. If I'm trying to providing the four letter files it will print. So we'll have dir1, dir2 and dir3 and dir4. So if you provide D, what will happen? Let's see here. Got it? So directory properties will show. So I hope you got it, guys. Okay. So now my intention is, apart from F and apart from K, I need to print starting letter F and starting letter K. Apart from this, both the letter, everything I need to print. ls-l, open square brackets, exclamatory mark, F and K, close the question mark, square brackets and star. Apart from that, everything will print, excluding that. Okay. So the starting letter F and then starting letter K file it is not going to print. Apart from this, everything it will print. So this is not exclamatory mark is a not. Apart from the starting letter F file and starting letter K files, everything it will print. Clear? So I hope you got it, guys. Then if you want, you can filter A to C from A to C files. See here, I'll do one thing. I'll create ABCD file. Okay. So I'm trying to create one file called ABCD. C, A to C. See if I'm providing A to D, so it will print A to D. Starting letter A, B, C, D. So like this, 1 to 10. So like this also can be 1-10. So if you're having the numerical values, it will print 1 to 10. So I hope you're clear, guys. So frequently we are going to use this options for ls command. Okay. Please make a note. Okay, guys. So do you have any doubts, any questions? Yes, guys. So I hope you're clear. So frequently we are going to use this ls syntaxes to filter the directory content. Okay. So what is the use of ls? So filter the directory content, list out the directory content. Okay. So how many files and how many directories we will have into the current directory. So we need to know in this, we should execute the ls. Okay, good. So now we'll see few filter commands. Okay. Grep, GREP. Grep will form global regular expression print, guys. grep full form, grep, it's not a grep, grep. So grep full form, global regular expression print. Okay, so print line matching a pattern. So we are going to use this grep command to filter the words into the file. Clear? grep. So grep is a grep command. So now if I'm using the cat command, what will happen, guys? So let's see here, cat etc password. So this is one configuration file. Okay, so instead of creating my own file, I'm using configuration file for doing the demonstration. Okay, so now here we have the one configuration file called etc password. etc password having this much of content. In that, I need to filter one word. Okay, I need to filter one word called root. Okay, so how to filter? grep, and then we need to provide the whole name. So which word I need to filter? I need to provide the whole name, and then in which file I need to filter this word. So file name. Simple. grep is a command, space, and we should provide the word name to whom we need to filter, which word we need to filter, and then etc password is a file name. I'm trying to finding the root word. So inside the etc password file, inside the etc password file, then you can see here 4 words we'll have in this file into 2 lines. So in first line we'll have the 3 words and in another line. So if you require line number, so if you want, you can use -n option. We'll get the line number. We'll have the number of the lines into this file, etc password file. So in first line we'll have the 3 words, and 10th line we'll have the 1 word called root. So the root word is going to highlight. So like this, you can filter the word and lines along with your requirement. Okay. So for example, I'm trying to providing the one more word called student, then etc password, then the student word. So where it got located, it will highlight. So clear? So grep global regular expression print full form. So grep full form, global regular expression print. So clear? So next, we have few options for grep. We'll see. Okay. So grep -v is an option, excluding that particular word. I doesn't require root word. Apart from root, I need to print each and every file, each and every content, each and every line inside the file, all etc password. Okay. So grep is a command, -v is an option, -v is an option. V for excluding. I'm avoiding this root word. I doesn't require root lines. Apart from this root lines, like so, the word it was located into few lines here. So first line and 10th line. It doesn't require this root line, this both the lines. Apart from this both the lines, I need to print each and every line inside my file. So etc password is a file name. Okay. So grep command -v option, excluding this root word. I'm trying to printing each and everything inside the etc password. See. The root word is not going to print, it will avoid, so it is excluded. Okay, so excluding this root word, each and everything it will print. -v exclude. Okay, so now I'll do one thing. I'll create one file called, I can give any name. For example, I'm providing the name called xyz. I'm writing the word called hello inside this file. Again I'm writing hello. Again I'm writing hello. And again I'm writing hello. See guys here, the hello is a word. Okay, hello is a word. So we'll have the hello word into the xyz file. xyz is a file name. It contains hello word. So 4 cases, like upper cases, lower cases, both the letters will have here the same word, but we'll have some different cases here. So uppercase letters, that means capital letter and small letter, and first letter capital, remaining small, and first letter small, and remaining capitals will have this. I need to filter this code from this file using grep command. So let's see here. Grep hyphen I is an option, guys. So generally, if you provide grep hello xyz, what will happen in the sense? It will print only one word. It will print only one word. Grep space small hello I was given because Linux is a case sensitive. Linux is a case sensitive. It's not verbose, excluding visual. Guys, each and every command having some different options. So don't think V means verbose, okay? Each and every command having different options. So here V means excluding. Okay. So grep hello xyz. Hello means, so hello is a word and try to filtering into the xyz file. So this is a command and this is a word and try to filter in this word in which file I'm filtering into xyz. So Linux is a case sensitive, because of that reason we'll get only small hello letters. But my intention is I need to print each and every case, like it may be small letters, it may be capital letters. Okay, so we should use hyphen I, then hello xyz. Clearish. It may be capital letters, it may be small letters, everything it is going to print if I'm using small I option. Grep small I is an option, hello is a word, and try to filter in this hello word into the xyz file. So I was given hyphen I. It may be uppercase letters, it may be lowercase letters. Maybe uppercase letters, it may be lowercase letters. Clear? Grep will form global regular expression print. Global regular expression print. You can put according to your requirements, depends upon your requirement. If you put the V, what will happen? It is not going to print anything. Apart from hello word, it doesn't have remaining letters here. Yes, in XYZ file. So if you give V, what will happen? Let's see. We won't get anything. IV also you can give, there is no issues. So V means only small letter. If I'm providing IV, it is not going to print anything because it may be capital or small. So clear? So I hope you got it, guys. Okay. So grep. Then, so we have some options hyphen N B4. Number before 4. Now I'm filtering the one word called wheel. Wheel is the code. This code I'm trying to filter into the etc group file. etc contain. etc contain. Yes, guys. etc contain all configuration files. Yes. Group is a one more configuration file. I'm trying to filter into wheel code into the etc group. Okay. So clear. So I was given here one option hyphen N before. Hyphen N means number, capital V we should use before 4 lines. Okay. So then hit enter. See here, wheel word it is going to find. So wheel word it is available on 11th line, and I was given one condition here hyphen N before. So before wheel word 4 lines will get 7th line, 8th line, 9th line, 10th line. So wheel is a 5th line. So before wheel word will have the 4 lines. Clear, guys? So if I'm providing 6 lines, if I'm changing the number here instead of 4, 6, we'll get the 6 lines before wheel word. So before wheel word, we'll get the 6 lines. We'll get 6 lines. Then instead of B, you can use A after 4 lines. So wheel is a word after 4 lines at print. According to your requirement, you can provide the numbers here. Okay. For example, 6 lines it is going to print. So wheel is a word. So after wheel word, so we'll have the 6 lines. We'll have 6 lines. So I hope you're clear, guys. So like the second, use the grep command to filter the word into the line. Okay. So what is grep full form? It's a global regular expression print. So not only words, guys. If you want, you can find out the files also. If you want, you can find out the data into the output also using grep command. Okay. So how to find out the files into the directory? Especially, I need log files. I need to filter this block files from dev directory. All the block files and character files will be located. In which directory will have the block file and character files? Dev slash dev contain character files and block files. That means device files. Yes. So let's see here. I'm trying to log in as a root user. So because dev directory having the access for root, okay. Then check the list. See here, we'll have the number of the file inside the dev directory. We'll have n number of the file inside the dev directory. Clear? So now my intention is I need to filter the block files. I have the character files, I have the black files, I have the directories, I have normal files, each and every files will have inside the dev directory. But my intention is I need to find only block files. How we need to find out the block files, guys? Yes. How you are going to find out the block file? So which symbol we need to find out the block files? B. Very good, Akhil. Okay. So B is an option. So that means B is a symbol. If we having the B in front of the file, so that is block file. Yes. So if I'm executing ls-l command, this is a total output from here to here, total output. So in output, there's a first line. Yes. There's a first word. You can say it's a first letter. C is a first letter. Okay. But my intention is the first letter should be, that is called block files. Yes. ls-l is a command. So what is the use of ls-l? We are going to list out all the content of the directory. Pipe symbol. That means we are trying to executing multiple commands with the help of pipe symbol now. So we are trying to adding this both the commands, piping. Okay. So ls-l pipe symbol. Then grep is a one more command. We can use any filter command for any command using pipe, guys. We can execute both the command along with the combination at a time. Okay. So ls-l command, what it will do? It will print the output of the, that means a content of the directory. The long list will print. So here I'm trying to providing the grep command. I'm trying to filtering only block files. The starting letter B you should have, that is called block file. Okay. Grep, and then we'll have the one expression called cap. So we should use this cap symbol. There's an expression. Okay. B, that means cap means it will consider the first letter in output. If I'm providing the cap symbol here, it is going to consider first letter in output. This is a total output from here to here. Okay. The first letter should be, this is my like filter condition. Okay. So ls-l and then pipe symbol, we are trying to executing this both the command along with the combination. Okay. Then hit enter. See guys here, the starting letter B will have. Starting letter B will have. This is all the block files. I need to filter C files, character files. We'll have the C starting letter. So these are all the character files we can filter. So if you need normal files, so what we need to do? We should provide hyphen. So I think we doesn't have the not F, I think. Yes. Okay. So we doesn't have the normal files here. And then if I'm providing the D, it will print directories. Clear guys? Cap, it will consider first letter in an output. First letter in an output. Now my intention is I need to consider last letter in output. Okay. So let's see here. T is a last letter. We should use $. The last letter, T files, H and everything they give filter. So I hope you got it, guys. So I hope you got it. So last letter, $, we should use. Okay. Now if you want, you can filter the files also using grep command. So instead of providing this all the expression, so you can provide the filter command also. The directory can provide the name also. SDA. SDA related all the files it will print. SDA1, SDA2, SDA. So clear? I hope you got it, guys. Yes. Do you have any doubts, any questions? Okay. So please make a note. Okay. Then can use the syntaxes also. So I hope you're clear, guys. So about grep command. So grep will form global regular expression print. Global regular expression print. So we are going to filter the words and as well as files using the grep. So not only words and files, guys. If you want, you can filter the data also. Output. Okay. For example, I'm executing PSAUX command. Don't bother about this PSAUX. So we'll get the huge content, guys. I need to filter only particular number. So here use grep and then provide the number. I'm going to filter this number. Okay. See, only that particular number related details will get. So I hope you got it, guys. So like this, I can use the grep. Having it's very useful command in real time, guys. So generally we'll have the huge data. So from that huge data, we need to filter few words and so few directories. What one more time? Such a what one more time? Again, I need to teach grep. Don't bother about the PSAUX. Okay, I said no. So PSAUX will get some content. Okay, we'll get some few details here. So how many files and how many process it is running into the background, it will show you. To have the operating system process management, at the time I will tell you, don't worry. I have this much of content. From this content, I need to filter few lines. Okay, then use grep and then so provide the any number here. So this is the number I'm trying to provide it. You'll get the details related to particular number. Clear? So I hope you got it. Okay. Then we'll see you filter commands for less, more, sort, set. Set will I'll provide you few syntaxes only. Okay. And then find command. Okay. So let's see here. Generally, how we are going to print the file content, guys? How we need to print the file content? Which command I need to use to print the content of the file? So cat command. So we need to use to print the content of the file. Yes. So if I'm using cat command, so let's see here. Cat etc password is a file. I have the huge content inside this file. Can we able to find out the starting line here? It got scroll up. Can we able to navigate this file content? Cat is a command, it will print the content of the file. So if we having the huge content, we are unable to see the starting lines. We are unable to navigate this file. Yes? Always. We having the 200 lines, if we having the 300 lines, we are unable to see the 200, 300 lines in our laptop screen because some lines it will scroll up and then we are unable to find out the starting lines. We can able to see few lines, the two bottom lines we can able to see using cat command. But my intention is I need to navigate the file content. I need to like verify the few lines. So the lines belongs to starting of the page. How we need to navigate the file? So we'll see now. So using less command. So instead of cat, you can use less. Then etc password is a file and hit enter. See guys here, this is starting line. So this is starting line. Okay, we'll have the rule something we'll have. And you can use navigation keys to navigate the file. You can use up arrow, down arrow. So you can use navigation keys to navigate the file. Okay. Then we'll have B and D options. D for doll guys. Okay. So D is the next page. B is a previous page. Okay. D next page. B previous page. So D is an option. Okay. Next page. And B is an option previous page. So previous page. Okay. So D is the option next page. So I will keep it to the chat box. If you want, I can make a note. Okay. So D next page. Okay. B previous page. Okay. So D is the next page and B is a previous page. If I'm using D next page, if I'm using B previous page, clear? You can navigate like this also. If you want, you can use page up and page down keys also. There is no issues. So page up and page down keys also you can use. There is no issues. So clear guys. So I hope you got it. Now I need to search the word from this file forward slash and then I'm trying to providing some word name here, for example LP. So it is going to find out the LP word where it was located. Where it was located. Forward slash search. To search the word, we should use forward slash. Already we did this yesterday in VAM editor. Yes. So forward slash to search the word. Guys, can you able to edit the file with the help of less command? Can we able to edit the file? Yes, we can able to edit the file also. Okay. Forward slash to search. So clear? We can able to edit the file. So how to edit the file, guys? Which editor I need to use to edit the files? Yesterday we discussed few editors. VA. With the help of VA editor, we can able to edit the file. Yes. Now, can we able to switch from less command to VA editor? Yes, we can able to switch from less command to VA editor. So which option we should use? Small v option. Okay, small v is option. See, insert more. Then you can type whatever if you want. Okay. Escape colon WQ back to the list. So which option? V2 VI editor. So V2 VI editor, guys. So V option we should use. I am into VI editor now. Insert more. You can type, you can modify the file. Then escape colon WQ save and quit. I'm back to editor now. So sorry, I'm back to less command. Okay. So VAM editor, guys. V for VAM editor. So small v. Now WQ save and quit. I'm back to less command. Q quit from the list. Q quit from the list. I'm back to telephone. So I hope you got it, guys. Q is a command. So to quit from the list, okay? So VI editor, Q quit from less command. fit from less command. So clear? So I hope you got it, guys. So do you have any doubts, any questions here in less command? Yes? Okay, good. So now, guys, give me 1 minute. Yeah. Guys, hello. Can you hear me, guys? Sorry, guys. Got on urgent call because of that. Explain less clearly once. What happened, Chandana? Guys, do you have any doubts in less command? Less less is a one filter command. So we can able to navigate the file content using less. Less space, we should provide the file name. And you can use the navigation keys to navigate the file content. Okay. In less, we'll have few options. Yes, it will show the all the like content. So line by line, so you can navigate the file content. So using navigation keys. Navigation keys means up arrow, down arrow, right arrow, left arrow. Clear? We'll have the up arrow, down arrow keys in keyboard. You can use this navigation keys to navigate the file content. Usually, we are unable to navigate the file content using cat command. So what is the use of cat? It will print the content of the file. If you having the 200, 300 lines in your file, can you able to see each and every line at a time? 200 lines, can you be able to see? No, no. Some lines it will scroll up and then we are unable to find out the few lines. Okay. So because of that reason, so we need to use grep to navigate the file content. We can able to find out so starting lines also using navigation keys. Okay. Already I was given some information. So I was given some like options to peoples before. In less, to navigate the file, we'll have B and D. So D is the next page, B is a previous page. If you want, you can use page up and page down keys also in our keyboard. So D key, next page, B key, previous page, D and B. So I hope you got it, guys. So D and B, D is the next page and B is the previous page. If you want, you can use page up and page down keys also to navigate the file. So to navigate the file page wise, okay? Next. So we need to find out the files, like ports into the file. So use / and try to providing a word called sync. So I think it doesn't have the sync word. Then I'm trying to providing LP word. Okay. See here, / LP. So LP, it will print LP word. So where the LP word is not located, so it is going to highlight. We need to edit the file using less command. So how we need to switch from less to VI editor? V is an option. Small v is an option to edit the file. Then small I, insert more. You can edit the file and save and quit. And then I'm back to the less command. I need to quit from the less command Q. So I'm back to the 10 from less. So I hope you're clear, guys. Yes, no? Yes, guys. So I hope you're clear. Good. Next. More and less both are same, guys. We doesn't have the much difference. It doesn't have the difference between more and less. So less and more both are same. But the more command, same options you can use. D, B, next page and previous page, and then you can use navigation keys, and you can use, so don't use the navigation keys, use enter. It will show you percentage wise. See here, the content of the file, so it will show you percentage wise. We should use enter. Okay, here also you can use V to edit the file. So insert more, then you can edit, then save and quit, and back to more, and then again Q to quit from the more. Clear? Same options you can use in more also. It doesn't have the much difference apart from percentage. See here. So it will show you percentage. So by default it is showing 56%. Then hit enter. 59. Then hit enter. 62. 55. 58. So like this. Okay. So Q quit from the more. So I hope you're clear, guys. Less and more both are same. We doesn't have the much difference between less and more commands. Okay. So I can use same options to navigate the file content. Okay. Using more command as well as less command. Okay. Next, we'll have one more command called head. Head is a command. Guys, it will print the first 10 lines in a file. Okay, I have the 100 lines into my file. It doesn't require 100 lines. I need only starting 10 lines. Okay, then etc password is a file name. Then hit enter. So it will print by default starting 10 lines. Okay, will print by default starting 10 lines. But my intention is it doesn't require starting 10 lines. I need only 4 lines. That's enough for me. Okay. Then head hyphen N4 and then etc password. This is a file. So we'll get only starting file, 4 lines. So if you need from starting line to 20 lines, okay, starting 20 lines will be required. So hyphen N20. Directly, if you want to can give number also, there is no issues, okay. So no need to provide N here. Directly can give hyphen 6. Okay, it will print starting 6 lines. So head is a command. It will print the by default will print starting 10 lines. So according to your requirement, how many lines you need, so you can provide the number there. So in option, head hyphen N. Okay. So can. So clear guys, I hope you got it. So head is a command to print the starting 10 lines by default. And then according to your requirement, how many lines you need, so you can. Okay. So next. Tail is a command. So tail is a command. So etc password. End letters like from n to 10 lines. Okay, end of the 10 lines. Like so, we'll have the file. So end from end to end of the 10 lines, it is going to print. So starting 10 lines, it is going to print head, and end lines like it is going to print tail means last 10 lines. Last 10 lines, it will print. Clear? Then you can use the option for the tail command also, hyphen n. Then you can use 6 or 7, whatever it may be according to your requirement, to print 6 lines. So I hope you're clear, guys. Yes. So do you have any doubts, any questions? Hmm? Yeah, good. So okay, so we'll have few more like filter commands. So tomorrow we'll discuss. So not now. If you're having any doubts, please let me know. If you're having any doubts, so we can able to print the content of the file, okay, but you are unable to edit the file, Mila, with the help of student user, because student user having the restricted access. Tail last 10 lines, Philip. See here. So tail is a command, and I'm trying to providing the like file name called etc password, then hit enter. It will print by default last 10 lines. If you add like option, for example, hyphen N4, so N6, it will print the 4 lines and 6 lines. Okay. So I hope you're clear, guys. We'll have tomorrow. We are going to discuss about sort, set, and find. These 3 commands, and after that, I'll start how to identify the like the manual page from our operating system. I will show you. Okay. What is the use of tail? Hyphen F. F, it will show you continuation. Sachin, like as a monitoring tool. Continuation, it will show you. Tail hyphen F. If you're doing some action, the action should be, for example, if you try to filter in the like log files, the log action you need to monitor. So live monitor, dynamic values we need. At the time we're going to use tail hyphen F. Right. So yes guys, do you have any notes, any questions? How many people you're doing practical session, guys? Please please do the practical session. If you doesn't have the operating system, use EC2 instance. So Linux EC2 instance, you can execute this all the commands into the instance. There is no issues. If you only can use RHEL 7.8.0 also. F star ls hyphen l. F star means it is going to consider file name. ls hyphen l pipe symbol grab cap means it will consider total output. File name is different and output is different. Huh? See here, I'm executing ls hyphen l. This is a file name. This is a file name. Anaconda hyphen ks.conf is a file name. And from here to here, total output. My intention is I need to filter with starting letter. So I need to use this output cap symbol. So cap, it is going to consider first letter of the output. Got it? You need to filter with the help of file name. Then you can use just Anaconda. That is enough. Got it? Yes, guys. Please do the practical session while you are listening to the class, while you are attending the class at the time. So you definitely are going to feel the yes. So it's very simple like this. But if you're not doing the practical session, so it will become some difficulty for you people in future. Okay, please try to do the practical session. So especially who's doing AWS and DevOps. So who is doing AWS and DevOps? For them especially I'm saying. So without Linux you are unable to survive in real-time environment, guys. Okay. So why today very few people? Yesterday I think around 47 people will have, today only 37. And remaining 10 people, they are getting bored or what? What happened? New link. Yeah, yesterday also new link. No? Yesterday I find like 47 people around. So 50 people I found yesterday. And today only 37. Why? You're feeling bored? Yes, guys, tell me, you're feeling bored or you're enjoying the class? So I kept all the right and district commands. Let's see. I'll keep 1 minute. Only so I was given information about tail only. Last 1 week you are not feeling bored. For such a okay. If you're feeling bored, tell me, guys. We'll discuss something different. So we'll discuss different way, no issues. Chandana, I hope you are making note. Only Chandana, she is preparing note. Apart from Chandana, I think reminding people they're not that much of interest to prepare the notes. Yes. Huh? Yes, guys. Yes, if you're having any doubts, please let me know. And tomorrow we'll discuss few filter commands, and after that, so how to get the manual page from operating system. I will show you help from the operating system. Additional notes means I didn't get you. Guys, जो बोल रहा हूँ वो पढ़ो यार बस और ज़्यादा additional कुछ ज़रूरत नहीं है सच्चे. See, what I'm trying to giving the information to you people in this month, that is enough to manage AWS and as well as DevOps. clear. And then we are saying basically next, apart from servers, everything we are discussing here. It doesn't have the servers. If I add the services also, it will become admin class. Then they're going to charge 10,000 from you. Okay. Google Drive links will do. So after few days, okay. So I hope you clear guys. So please do the practical sessions every day. If you're having any notes, please let me know. Okay. So see you tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow we'll have a few filter commands like sort, set, and find. After completing the filter command, we'll start man command. Okay. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care.